Do-hwan is a South Korean actor managed by K-Ast. He is a former student at Dankook University in the Faculty of Performing Arts, theater major. He debuted in 2011 with an appearance in the drama Come, Absolutely Come. His first lead role came in the 2017 series Save Me. He received the Best New Actor award at the 2017 KBS Drama Awards for his role in the series Mad Dog. In 2018, at the MBC Drama Awards, he received an Excellence Award in the category Actor in a Monday-Tuesday Drama for his role in Tempted. He enlisted for his mandatory military service on July 6, 2020, and was discharged on January 5, 2022. On July 10, 2023, it was announced that he has signed an exclusive contract with H&E Entertainment after parting ways with K-East, who began his mandatory military service on July 6, 2025 by attending 6 weeks of training as a company commander intern in the recruit training course. Graduated as a student leader at the 1st Department of Transportation Training. Woo was discharged from military service on January 5, 2022, not returning to the unit after his final vacation in accordance with the rules of the Ministry of Defense of the Republic of Korea. Save Me drama is about girl called Im Sang-mi and her family move from Seoul to the suburb of Muji County, after her father's business fails. The religious cult Joseon has most of the county in its grasp, with a large number of followers. The cult disguises itself as a peaceful church, but dark secrets, torture, violence and murder lurk underneath, with even mischievously darker intentions that deceive their most devoted followers. Sang-mi's twin brother Sang-jin, who has had a limp since birth, is mercilessly bullied and assaulted at school. Because he can take such abuse no longer, he commits suicide by jumping off the school building. This tears Sang-mi's family apart. Sang-mi's mother soon loses her sanity, causing Sang-mi's hatred for the religious cult who she blames for her mother's poor condition. Taking advantage of their fragile state, the cult's leader lures her parents into Joseon. Despite Sang-mi's repeated objections to something wrong with the cult, her father is fully brainwashed. With him in the clutches of the cult and her mother mentally unstable, Sang-mi is trapped and unable to escape. 3 years later, her classmate Han Sang-won, the son of the county chief who is now a law student, and his 2 friends Young-hoon and Man-hee have a chance encounter with Sang-mi. She whispers to them, "Save me." Sang-won, determined to right the wrongs of his past, grows determined to save her and expose the cult to the county. He is joined by his 3rd friend and convicted murderer Dong-chul, and both Young-hoon and Man-hee in his mission, unaware that the cult is just the tip of the iceberg. Using their abilities, the characters try to outwit each other in the tug of war over Sang-mi. Choi Kong-woo is a former police and leader of Taeyang Insurance's investigators team, decides to create his own investigation team, Mad Dog, after an airplane crash that took the life of his wife and son. 2 years later, he meets Kim Min-jun, a genius former swindler who is the younger brother of Kim Byum-jun, the co-pilot of the crashed JH-801 airplane, who was touted of crashing the aircraft on purpose in a suicide attempt. Tempted, 2018, a romantic melodrama that depicts the lives of a young man and woman who begin to discover their true feelings whilst playing the dangerous game of love. The show is based on the classic 18th century French novel Les Liaisons Dangereuses by Pierre Coderlos de Laclos. Student President Choi Soo-ji, Moon Jae-young, Kwon Si-hyeon, Woo Do-hwan, eldest heir of the JK Group, and Casanova Lee Se-ju, Kim Min-jae, have been best friends since childhood. Soo-ji's current boyfriend, Lee Ki-young, Lee Jae-kyun, humiliates her and her mother for trying to use him to climb up the social ladder and breaks up with her. As the last straw, when Soo-ji's mother and Si-hyeon's father announce their engagement, the trio devise a plan to hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Eun Tae-hwee, Park Soo-young, is a hard-working female college student who no longer believes in love after watching the demise of her parents' marriage. Soo-ji finds out that Tae-hwee is Ki-young's first love, and asks Si-hyeon to seduce Tae-hwee and then break her heart, as a way to prove his loyalty to Suji. After proving which, Suji and Si-hyeon will marry to prevent their parents from doing so themselves. However, all does not go as planned, when Si-hyeon and Tae-hwee begin to actually fall for each other. The strain this puts on the trio's friendship, Tae-hwee's reaction after seeing their true faces and Ki-young's thirst for revenge make up the rest of this drama. During the transitional period between the end of the Goryeo dynasty and the beginning of the Joseon dynasty, two friends become enemies following a misunderstanding. They try to protect their country, and the people they love, their own way. Set during the end of the Goryeo period to the early Joseon period. Two friends aim their swords against one another due to differences in opinion about my country. Do-hwan is a warrior. His father Do Geometry is a famous commander. Do-hwan does not compromise when it comes to injustice. His life devolves into a hellish existence, but he still holds a smile. Nam Sun-ho is smart and a talented figure. Because his mother was born into the lowest class, Nam Sun-ho is looked down upon by other people. He wants to pass the military service examination. Due to a corruption scandal involving his father, Nam Sun-ho loses his dream. Making things worse, he comes into conflict with Do-hwan over a misunderstanding. The King, Eternal Monarch, Korean, is a 2020 romantic fantasy South Korean television series starring Lee Min-ho, Kim Go-eun, Woo-do-hwan, Kim Kyung-nam, Young-eun Che, and Lee Young-jin. Written by Kim Eun-suk and produced by Dam Pictures and its parent company Studio Dragon, the series premiered on SBS TV and Netflix for the global audience on April 17, 2020. Set in two parallel worlds, the series follows Emperor Leegon of the Kingdom of Korea, who discovers access to an alternate reality after crossing a mythical door opened by his half-uncle, Lee Lim, where the Republic of Korea exists in the kingdom's stead, and sets out to put an end to Lee Lim's atrocities and retrieve the other half of Manpasik-jeok, used as a portal between two worlds. Hailing as one of the most anticipated series in the first half of 2020 due to its ensemble cast, screenwriter, extensive publicity, and production budget, the series set a record for SBS's highest 2020 Friday-Saturday drama premiere ratings. It also maintained the #1 spot on the weekly WAV drama chart for 8 consecutive weeks and was listed as the most popular Korean drama series on Netflix in India, Malaysia, Philippines, and Singapore, and one of the top 2 in the US. The series received mixed reviews and lower than expected domestic TV viewership ratings on later episodes, with news media attributing it to competition from streaming platforms and criticism of its screenplay, production, and various controversies. Lee Min-ho, a modern-day emperor of the Kingdom of Korea, attempts to cross the barrier into an alternate reality where the Republic of Korea exists in the kingdom's stead. He comes across Detective Jang Tae-yul, Kim Go-eun, whom he recognizes from an identity card he obtained during the turning point of his childhood, his father's assassination. Leegon's half-uncle, Lee Lim, Lee Young-jin, who assassinated the previous king, Lee Ho, Leegon's father, is in hiding and assembling armies whilst traversing back and forth between the two parallel worlds. Kang Han-soo is a devious lawyer who meticulously plans his lawsuits and exploits the emotions of his clients for personal gain. However, as he unintentionally gains a reputation as a hero and problem solver among the common people, he begins to see the value in seeking true justice. Over time, Kang Han-soo matures into a just and ethical lawyer. One of his clients, Yi Yoon-ju, initially hires him to seek revenge but ultimately becomes a supporter of his mission to uphold the law and defend the innocent. This transformation reflects Kang Han-soo's growth as a legal professional and as a person. Bloodhounds, 2023, when reserved rookie boxer Kim Jeon-woo squares off against loquacious southpaw Hong Woo-jin, Jeon-woo narrowly prevails, but the two former Marines become fast friends. As their friendship grows, so do the financial woes that plague Jeon-woo's mother. To save her quaint cafe from going under, she signs off on a hefty loan. But when it turns out she's been targeted by Smile Capital, a ruthless loan shark business, Jeon-woo and Woo-jin do everything in their power to make it right. Fate intervenes as the pair end up working for a generous money lender whose foster daughter is dead set on taking down the loan sharks. A romantic comedy that depicts the story of people who can't blend in or connect with anyone, just like Plankton. The drama will follow the journey of a man who has no other choice but to be a wanderer because no one has ever told him to stay. Hajo is a man whose heart is empty because he owns nothing. Hajo dreams of a colorful future away from his gloomy Plankton-like life where he feels like he doesn't belong anywhere and doesn't have anyone he cares about. Jo Jae-mi is someone who will give Hajo an infinite amount of love and want to become his family.